Good morning, everyone. It is Ben Bryce on Thursday, July 11th, giving you your wake-up call. And as we finish off the overnight session here, markets are up a little bit. We did see inflation cool down a little bit. We did get some macroeconomic numbers, and the market looks good. There's a lot of chatter right now of the Fed coming in here and having a fairly good chance of a rate cut as we approach September. But right now, there is still a lot of heaviness all around. There is still a lot of talk of recession. But if the Fed can come in here and if these numbers can keep coming back, if these large or macroeconomic numbers can kind of come back and continue to be friendly, there may be a way to get out of this without a recession or any sort of major economic issue. That's still a ways down the road. But when you see data like this is what the Fed is looking for. This is what they want to see. And right now, things are looking all right. But back to the grains, back to the ag markets, things have been heavy. They have not been able to get a grip for the past few weeks now. Funds have been selling, and we'll most likely see new record shorts in corn and beans on the report coming out on Friday, based on the activity that we saw Monday out of the gates after the weekend with the volume of selling, the price action, and the amount of open interest that was added. So be careful with that. This is the time of the year. This is a seasonal time where we do see these markets take a step back. So while it does look tough, this is very similar to 2014. People are comparing it to that, and there are some similarities outside of just the price action. When looking at the chart, you have to be looking too at the weather, while it is similar, but you also need to be looking at where we were at with the carryout numbers and our supply at that time. And again, it does line up. However, one thing that is different is that the funds were long throughout that entire process in 2014, and right now they haven't held a long position nearly all year for us. So the funds don't typically do that. However, it's not that they have to go long. It's just unlike them to stay short all year long like they have. So it'll be interesting to see what it looks like as we approach the end of the year with the election cycle coming up, whether or not yields are actually out there, because right now everyone's expecting fairly good yields out of corn and beans. However, it is still fairly early. And if it's been anything, it's been so more of a wet spring and summer so far. So hopefully the crop does take hold of that and produce quite a bit, because at this point, with prices this low, we need to see yields out there for farmers to be making some money in the field. Switching over to livestock, man, this one is ugly, especially looking at the hogs. Hogs hit a new yearly low yesterday, and it doesn't seem like they are showing any signs of slowing down. They can't get a grip. They were limit down, and if any market needs some help, I think it's the hogs, because they just can't seem to help themselves. Even when cattle were rallying for some time over the past few months, hogs really couldn't get a hold of that either. There's no demand for them right now. Cash prices are falling apart. So really, if you're in the hog market, give us a call. We can definitely protect some of this before it gets too out of hand, because there are some continued downside targets. We're available anytime at 1-800-2-MARKET. That's 1-800-262-7538. Or check us out online on AllendaleHub.com. Thank you.